So today's lecture is all about Retell Lectures. So, Ma'am Rika, do you know this tab?
Yes, sir. Yan yung ginagamit ko, sir, yung sa PTE
Okay. And then we will be talking about Retell Lecture. Ma'am, that's similar to uh, summarized spoken text and summarized written text. They are Retell Lecture. Dear ma'am, that's why you need to watch the video on this one, ma'am. There, summarize spoken text and summarize written text. But
Okay po.
I will demonstrate it now. Okay. So what is retail lecture? So you will hear a lecture, a long lecture, and then you will, that's for speaking, ma'am. And then you will summarize the lecture in spoken form. There, ma'am. So very much that similar to summarize written text and summarize spoken text there. So Ma'am Rika, summarize spoken text and retail lecture, they're really just the same thing there. Okay. This one is you will type it, and then this one you will speak it. You know. So let's listen to a lecture first. Okay. Can you give me a number, ma'am? A number. Which one would you like? Shut up. Shut up. Yes. Pause. Okay. Ma'am, can you give me a number from 1 to 5?
Ah, 3, sir.
3. Okay. So, clicking on retail lecture, let's go to number 3. There. Okay. And then, which one would you like me to do here, ma'am?
609, sir. Green Economics.
Green economic. Wait. There. So, let's just listen to a lecture for a while.
Ecology and economy, we unveil the concept of green economics. This is the idea that economic growth and environmental integrity are not mutually exclusive, but instead, they can flourish together. Green economics calls for investment in renewable energy, which not only helps in mitigating climate change, but also propels technological innovation and job creation.
So, guys, at the end of 1 minute, you will now summarize the entire lecture spoken. Do you follow?
Yes, sir.
There. You like that, Ma'am Rika? Sounds challenging, right?
Yes, sir.
So, of course, uh, it's impossible for you to remember the entire 1 minute lecture. So they will allow you to write notes. You write notes on a erasable notepad. There. So what do you write in the notes? You write in the notes keywords and topic sentences. There. So I made this illustration, guys. So pretend that's the lecture itself. There's one opening paragraph there. And then there's another paragraph over there that's gonna run for a minute there. There's another paragraph there. And then there's another paragraph there. Pretend. So what we need to do is we just need to extract the topic sentence. That's usually the first sentence there, something like that. Let's pretend that's the topic sentence. So how do I arrange? Mm, wait. Mm, I forgot. It's somewhere over here. There. All we need to do is to listen to the topic sentence. Uh, Bill. There's the bill. We're gonna put black there. Okay, we'll put the black. Then okay, there. So all we need to do is to catch the topic sentence. And then the rest of it, we will just ignore. And then uh, after a while, the speaker will begin with another topic sentence. Then we will write that down. And then after a while, the speaker again will begin with another topic sentence. We will write that down. But all of these other sentences, we are ignoring them. There. So all we're doing is just we're extracting the topic sentences. There. And then so we need to write down those topic sentences. But since it is written, so you can write in code. There. I will show you how to write. But since I don't have a erasable notepad, I will pretend I'm writing on this blank Word document. Do you understand, people?
Yes.
So let's play the recording. Don't panic, guys. Just catch the topic sentence. Okay, we'll play it.
As we stand at the intersection of ecology and economy, we unveil the concept of green economics.
Green
This is the idea
economic.
that economic growth and environmental integrity are not mutually exclusive, but instead, they can flourish together. Green economics calls for investment in renewable energy, which not only helps in mitigating climate change but also propels technological innovation and job creation in new sectors. Additionally, green economics emphasizes the value of natural capital. By accounting for the economic contributions of healthy ecosystems, such as clean air and water, we pave the way for policies that promote conservation as a cornerstone for sustainable development. Let's reimagine our economy as a garden where what we sow today dictates the vitality of our tomorrow. By integrating the principles of green economics into our pursuits, we can cultivate a world that thrives economically and is verdant in its natural splendor.
That's it, guys. And so I will make a summary in maximum of 40 seconds. The speaker is talking about green economics. According to the speaker, green economics is when economic growth and the environment can flourish together. Green economics lifts economic capital, and conservation of the environment is a cornerstone of this principle. It's just like a garden. There, that's it. So I just extracted all the topic sentences through this one. So guys, the reason why this is so coded is because remember you are handwriting. You are not typing. That's why I'm pretending I'm handwriting. So instead of saying environment, instead of typing environment, I just type ENV. Flourish, I just type FLOUR. Do you follow? And conserve is corners. So, like garden. There. That's it. So, oh, look at this example. As we stand, economic growth, flourishing in together, investment, climate change. He's just mentioning the keywords. Come on. Let's listen to my rendition, guys, if it was recorded well. The speaker is talking about green economics. According to the speaker, green economics is when economic growth and the environment can flourish together. Green economics lifts economic capital, and conservation of the environment is a cornerstone of
this principle. It's just like a garden.
There. So let's submit it, guys. My audio isn't very nice. It's not very good. It's not very clear. So let's submit and then click to score.
The speaker is talking about green economics.
Pause. Okay, so if you
The
notice the
speaker is
content,
talking about green economics.
shut up.
According to the
There. If you notice the content is 90 out of 90. But I have a problem with my speaker, guys. That's why my pronunciation is so low and the fluency is so low. There, because I don't think it can hear me. It can hear me well. Look at all those red marks, guys. See, it cannot understand me. So that's okay. The important thing is content-wise, we scored perfect. So in other words, in the entire 1 minute, the speaker talked about so many things, but all I did is to summarize it in 4 sentences. Easy peasy. Do you understand, guys? Do you
Yes, sir.
follow?
Yes, sir.
You don't need to like try to remember everything. Just extract the the topic sentences. Am I making sense? Sir Noel, did you understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I will we'll just keep practicing, guys. I will show you the next one. Okay. Next. There.
In this era of information, the news media is the pulse of our global society. It's a powerful entity that shapes perceptions, informs conversations, and can influence public opinion. The integrity of news is vital, as it holds the mirror to the events that shape our times and the stories that stir our collective consciousness. Moreover, the news is not just about conveying information, it's about context and understanding. As consumers of media, we must be discerning, seeking out sources that prioritize accuracy and depth over sensationalism. As we engage with the world around us, let's recognize the news media as both a reflection of our reality and a construct that can be shaped for the better. Informed citizens are the bedrock of a dynamic society, and it is our duty to stay informed and be critical thinkers in the age of information. Let's commit to consuming news that not only informs but also enlightens.
There, guys. That's just like 5 sentences. And then I will now begin. The speaker is talking about news media as the pulse of the world. News media shapes perceptions and influences public opinion. The important thing in news is context. As readers or listeners, we must be very discerning because informed citizens are a bedrock of society. There, guys. Did you understand? Just like 5 sentences only. Do you follow? So, guys, I think in a way this is also related to repeat sentence, right, guys? Your ability to remember, right, Mamrika?
Yes, sir.
I will play it again, guys. 40 seconds maximum, guys.
The speaker is talking about news media as the pulse of the world. News media shapes perceptions and influences public opinion. Important thing in news is context. As readers or listeners, we must be very discerning because informed citizens are a bedrock of society.
Okay, let's see how that's scored. I'm sure when it comes to pronunciation and fluency, it's gonna be a problem again. But I'm just looking out for the content, guys. Look at that, guys. Look, look, look. There. So this is the only one I here. I just put this media is the pulse of the world. Um, shapes perception, influence public opinion, and then uh, it's about context and understanding. We must be discerning, and then informed citizens are the bedrock. That's it, guys. Jump, jump, jump. So let's see the scoring, guys.
The speaker is talking about news media as the pulse.
Let's go scoring. Let's go AI.
The
So guys,
speaker is talking about news media as the pulse.
so it looks like this is going to be the score I will get for pronunciation and fluency. It's a technical difficulty with my headphones. But if you notice the content is good, right guys? Do you follow?
Yes, sir.
Takes practice, guys. So that is very much related to I will go back to our tab, guys. There. So that's very much related to summarized written text. I will click on this, guys. So if you remember, for summarized written text, give me a number, guys. What number? Let's try Aaron Sorkin. So this is summarized written text. So guys, all I need to do. Oh my God, it has no paragraphs, guys. So I'm just gonna try to identify the topic sentences. So I cannot copy paste, guys. So I will just type all of that. Aaron Sorkin. Just the topic sentences, guys. Is a renowned screenwriter and playwright known for his distinctive style and his ability to craft compelling narrative. And then, comma. Remember, you can only type one sentence. That's at 75 words. So, comma, and then conjunction. It's time to enter the conjunction. West Wing social network. So I will just inject a conjunction with the West Wing and the social network as some of its most famous works. Comma again, guys. And then, oh, he won an Academy Award. So, comma, and then conjunction again, guys. Where, and then he won an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay, comma, let's jump, guys, let's jump. Molly's Game, never mind that. Let's jump to the conclusion. There. Let's just jump to the conclusion. Because look at how many words have I written already? 45, guys. I cannot exceed like 70. I think it's 70 words or 75. Then conjunction, so, and then this one, guys. I will just copy paste this one. Aaron Sorkin is a prolific and influential screenwriter. And then I will jump here. Who has left an indelible mark on the world of film and television. That's it, guys. There. So, do you notice how I jump, jump, jump? So, this one, topic sentence there, all of that. And then, there. And then I mentioned West Wing and social network. So, West Wing is over there, social network. And then I jump here, won him an Academy Award. Where he won an Academy Award for a best adapted screenplay. And then I ignored Molly's game. Conclusion, guys. There, a prolific and influential. So Aaron Sorkin is a prolific and influential screenwriter. And then there, who has left an indelible mark on the world of film and television. But of course, that's summarized written text, guys. But when we're talking about Retell Lecture, for sure it's not gonna be as lengthy as that. We will just extract some keywords like renowned screenwriter and playwright, and then who wrote The West Wing and Social Network, and he won an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay, and he is a influential screenwriter who left an indelible mark. That's it. But this is summarized written text, so our answer is more detailed. It's longer. Do you follow? And then let's check this one, guys. Let's check. So word count is at 67. So submit. So score. American. It's the same, guys. So perfect, guys. 2 out of 2, 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2, 2 out of 2. It's a perfect 7. This one is really easy because we're just copying, right, guys? Copying. Look at that. The challenge here is to make only one sentence, guys. One sentence only. So there, and then comma, and then conjunction, and then copied. This one is copied. There, up to there, and then comma, then conjunction again where, and then this one is copied. He won an Academy Award for Best Adapted Screenplay, and then comma again, and then conjunction so, and then all of that is copied. Here, guys. All of that is copied. So that one, that's the lecture on the one you really have to watch, guys. This one, this green thumbnail, that is foundational. That is summarized written text and summarized spoken text. It has implications in Retell Lecture. So I want you to pretend that this is the lecture that you will be hearing, guys, in Retell Lecture. So remember, just extract keywords. Screenwriter, playwright, and then West Wing, social network, won an Academy Award. There. And then left an indelible mark. That's it. That's it for Retell Lecture. Okay. It's the same, guys. It's the same thing. Very much the same thing. And then also related to summarize spoken text there. So look what I'm going to do, guys. That's so similar to Retell Lecture. And the difference is I will just be typing this but here you will be speaking it. So those three are really the same banana. So let's try this one, guys. Summarize spoken text. And then,
I want today to talk about
wait,
the Industrial Revolution.
there, language and culture. There, guys.
Language is not just a tool for communication. It's a living, breathing entity that evolves with our culture. As societies grow and change, so too does our language, reflecting our values, beliefs, and experiences. The
Change
impact of technology on
values.
language is immense. Social media and digital communication have introduced new dialects, symbols, and even languages, like emojis. This evolution, while fascinating, also presents challenges. There's a growing divide between generations and cultures in terms of linguistic understanding. Additionally, the rapid evolution of language raises concerns about the preservation of linguistic heritage. Efforts to document and preserve endangered languages are more crucial than ever, as they hold the key to understanding our collective human history. The future of language evolution is uncertain, but one thing is clear. It will continue to be a mirror reflecting the ever-changing face of human society.
Oh, there's a blackout in Mamrika's place. That's life in the Philippines, man. Okay, welcome to the Philippines. So I will make a summary. The speaker talked of language as a living, breathing entity, which changes with values. The impact of technology on language is immense. Like the invention of emoji. Um, Nowadays, language presents challenges. There is a growing divide between generations. Linguistic heritage is threatened. Endangered languages uh, are common. In conclusion, language is like a mirror there. So it began with just keywords, and then I completed the sentences there. So in a way, it's also similar to Retell Lecture, but of course, for Retell Lecture, your answer is much shorter because you're just listening. But here you can actually type your response and come up with a more comprehensive summary. So let's try submitting that and then scoring that American. So, ooh, I had one grammar mistake. So it's just a 0.5. Where's my grammar mistake? Oh, I made a mistake there. Okay, that's just a 9.5. That's okay. All right, so if you notice, these two are really easier compared to Retell Lecture. So we really should drill more on Retell Lecture. But it all begins with summarized written text. That's the foundational. That's the foundational skill. So before we end, let's do Retell Lecture again, guys, and I will demonstrate it to you again. So
As the world's population grows,
let's try to
ensuring
go to
everyone has access
27.
to sufficient, nutritious food is a critical
Electric
challenge.
vehicles there. Okay. There, look at me, guys.
This week I'd like to start by talking a bit about electric vehicles. Although we tend to think of electric cars as being something completely modern, they were in fact some of the earliest types of motorized vehicle. At the beginning of the 20th century, electric cars were actually more popular than cars with an internal combustion engine, as they were more comfortable to ride in. However, as cars fueled by petrol increased in importance, electric cars declined. The situation became such that electric vehicles were only used for certain specific purposes, as forklift trucks, ambulances, and urban delivery vehicles, for example. Although electricity declined in use in road vehicles, it steadily grew in importance as a means of powering trains. Switzerland, for example, was quick to develop an electrified train system, encouraged in this, no doubt, by the fact that it had no coal or oil resources of its own. Nowadays, there is renewed interest in electricity as a means of powering road vehicles. Why is this the case? Well, undoubtedly, economic reasons are of considerable importance. The cost of oil has risen so sharply that there is a strong financial imperative to look for an alternative. However, there are also environmental motivations. Emissions from cars are blamed in large part for, among other things, the destruction of the ozone layer and the resultant rise in temperatures in the polar regions. A desire not to let things get any worse is also encouraging research into designing effective electric transport.
There, that's it. Those are the 5 sentences. And then let's record. The speaker talks of electric vehicles. According to the speaker, electric vehicles were actually the earliest cars, and because they were more comfortable and somehow they were overtaken by uh, gasoline vehicles. Electric vehicles were only used on trains because did not have coal or oil. But now they are more necessarily because oil is expensive. Oh, I did not meet the time, 40 seconds. Oh. Okay, let's see the score for that.
The speaker talks of electric vehicles. According to the speaker, electric vehicles were actually the earliest cars, and because they were more comfortable.
There, maybe I should talk faster. And then let's check submit and then click to score. I'm sure I'm gonna
The
score low
speaker
again
talks
in
of electric
fluency and pronunciation because the the app cannot hear me.
The speaker talks
I
of
had very low
electric
score in
vehicles.
content, guys.
According to the
I had very little keywords. Oh, that was bad. Bad. But oh, the score is so low, 28. But that's okay, guys. In the end, let me try one last. Okay, let me see if I can make up for that. Next. Okay, here we go.
I suppose that it has always been the case for the majority of us that the first test of a work of art, or literature, or music is how much pleasure it gives us, and we don't want to bother with analysing why or how it has had such an emotional impact on us. It's always good to know what your pleasures are in the positive sense, and not as easy as some people think, as opposed to only really knowing what you don't like and complaining about it, though presumably there's some kind of pleasure to be had from that too. But now that you've chosen to take a course on the novel, I'm afraid that evaluating literature on the basis of how you feel about a book won't count as an intelligent, critical response to the work being studied. It is, however, useful to remind yourselves from time to time that we all fall for trash every now and again. For instance, You might actually enjoy listening to a catchy pop song, but you'd find it hard to explain in critical terms that it is good or better than something else just because it is enjoyable. So you're here to sharpen up your critical knives, as it were, among other things, of course.
Okay, 40 seconds. The speaker is talking about art and how it gives pleasure. But of course, we should know what gives us pleasure to begin with. According to the speaker, lit- literature will not count because literature requires deeper analysis. Besides, we all enjoy trashy art sometimes. That's why we need to sharpen our critical knife. Here. This is going to be the last five lines, guys.
Hence, the speaker is talking about art and how it gives pleasure. But of course, we should know what gives us pleasure to begin with. According
Okay, let's check the score.
hence, the speaker is talking about art.
Something's really wrong with my headset. Let's go scoring.
Hence, the speaker
There.
is
That's
talking about
better.
art and
I had really good scores in content. So that really depends on these keywords. There, we should capture the keywords. There. But this one cannot be helped. Pronunciation and fluency, that's because of the technical problems. There. All right. So in summary, Retell Lecture is just all about capturing those topic sentences, then ignoring the rest of it, and then capture again a topic sentence, and then ignore the rest of it, and then capture a topic sentence, and then ignore the rest of it. There. So I think a good way to practice really is with, it really begins with the foundational skill of summarize written text there. So, for example, we will click on wildlife conservation. There, guys, the topic sentences are so clear. There, it's on the first line. One notable research there, and then emerging green products there. All of those topic sentences. All we need is the topic sentence, mostly the first line, and then the rest of it, let's just ignore. That's the summarized written text here. 10 minutes for that, guys. That's really easy. Just extract the topic sentence. Similar to this one. Just extract the topic sentence and then ignore the rest of it. Okay. So that's it. Sir Noel, takes practice, sir. Did you follow Sir Noel? Sir Noel, can you hear me? Sir Noel. Okay. Ma'am Rika has a power failure. We're gonna stop the recording.